let's get down to brass tacks here. I have a pimple on the bottom of my nuts. I know, you're scrambling for the remote control to shut this off. I can't blame you. But I tell you what, it got to the point where you're like, you know when you're on the brisk of being able to pop a pimple, but you're not quite there yet, but you hit it with all your force because you think you're there? And then what happens is, number one, the most painful release of two thumbs in your entire life. And it's like, oh shit, we just went to hell. That's right. Now this thing turns into a golf ball. That's number one. A big swollen golf ball. And then you like have to wait another year for that to go away. Like, oh, great. I just gave myself a hematoma. I'm the man with two nut sacks. I should just start doing porn after that. Like, look at this guy. He's got two nut sacks. I got news for you guys. We had a guy at work, all right? I don't know what's going on, but I think he had a hernia or something. I think he had a hernia and his entire large intestine dropped into his nut bag. Let's put it that way. This guy used to stand there and you're like, what has he got? One of those fucking guavas in his pants? What are they called? I said, this is like a zucchini hanging down. Like, no, it was like a butternut squash. If you put a butternut squash in his pants, that's what it was. And a nutsack. And you like talk to this guy and like, are we going to just, completely ignore the fact that you have this fucking guava hanging out of your pants? I'm throwing up. I felt like really saying, if I was honest, hey, Jim, what a nutsack. That thing is tremendous. And then the guy would probably get all offended. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, your nutsack. Yes, it looks like you have two cue balls down by your knee. Can you imagine a bag holding that? Nobody ever said to him, nice nutsack. Like, holy schmackerel, guy. What a bag of nuts you got. I don't know, you just said, oh, have a good day. Yes, we'll ignore that. I bet you, he didn't get the thing fixed for a long time. You knew he fixed it one day. You're like, oh my God. He can wear Jordache jeans now. What am I going to tell you? I bet he liked that nutsack. Are you kidding me? Guys like a big dick. I don't know why. Guys like to have a big dick and a big nutsack. That's like a thing of pride. It's like guys. Some guys, the reason why they won't do steroids is they don't want their nut bag to shrink. I'm like, why do you fucking care? This thing could all but disappear for all I care. I mean, it's a completely useless thing. I mean, aesthetically, let's face it. It gets in the way. It gets in the goddamn way. I can tell you right now, you get a goddamn pimple on it, and you're in hell. Oh my God! Every step I take, it's like zing, zing. I don't know, guys. Listen, go hang some drywall or something. I'm sure. Clean out the gutters. I don't know. I go to work, and I'm going to the break room. Everybody's putting it. Everybody's putting there. Every time I go to put my goddamn food in the refrigerator, there's somebody in front of me, and they're the kind of person that opens the door, and I don't know, has to do research before they actually put their lunch into the fridge. Just like open the door, put your lunch, close the door. I saw somebody like open the door, go to put their lunch, they pull their phone out, they're texting. I'm like, Anyway, I see this guy put this fucking can on the top shelf. I'm like, what is this can? I love beverages now. It's like, I don't know, colors and liquid death. I said, oh my God, this is exactly what kids wanted. They're yelling at kids at school not to drink liquid death, which, by the way, is basically water. These guys are brilliant. And people drink it, and they're like, it's the best tasting water I ever had. It's not the fucking water, you moron. It's drinking out of a can. Drinking out of a can is the best. It has a wonderful, like, I don't know. You drink a Coca-Cola out of a can and out of a bottle, big difference. Big difference. The way it allows you to hit your mouth. I don't know what it is. Best tasting water I ever had. Yeah, because when's the last time you had water out of a can, you complete moron? You didn't? Did you even put that variable in? Anyhow, these kids bring liquid death to school, and their teachers are like, hey, you can't drink that. Get down to the office right now. Call his parents. Anyhow, and now what do kids want? And now every kid nationwide wants a can of liquid death. I said, brilliant marketing campaign. This is a man that truly understands how dumb we are. And just choke on my own phlegm while we're here. All right, guys, let me get some coffee over here. Anyhow, so I'm looking at this can, and it's like Metrex. I'm like, oh, they're still in business? And there's a big red circle on the can. It says 51 grams of protein. I said, what? Huh? Jesus Crimler. 51 grams of protein. It's like, hold on. Why don't you just dump this bag of cement into your kidneys? Why don't we do that? $51 grams of protein. I tell you right now, I don't know, I'm getting colon cancer just thinking about it. Anyway, I got to deal with that shit. And then I'm fucking working, and the nice guy says to me, he's filling like a mop bucket, like he's gonna mop somewhere. He's like, hey Jess, what is the ratio of detergent to water here? I was like, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to start crying, to be honest with you. I'm like, maybe this guy was sent from the KGB or something to make me go insane, completely insane. He's like, maybe he's a master at mind tricks. I almost had a breakdown. I just said, listen, yeah, hold on. I got a manometer right here. Hold on, pH test strips for you. Just, after the procedure, stick them in. I said, just put the soap in the water. You're mopping a floor on the totem pole of life. You're I don't know. You're looking. I don't know. You're least common denominator. You're mopping a floor. Soap. I don't care, but pure soap. Just so when you mop, people can slip and fall and hit themselves on the back of the head. And at least for 1 second in your life, they could be a little lower than you. If they walk out of there in a wheelchair, it's a complete vegetable. The ratio of soap, I can't, I was like, I'm getting a migraine. Oh my God, this fucking nutsack is killing me. Yeah. A+ on the chassis, pal. Great job. For some reason, I think I have like I have a Monday or a Friday body. Remember how guys used to say that? You'd be out by a car, like, how many miles on it? 350,000. You're like, oh, a Wednesday car, and they're both like, Like, Wednesday car. I remember when my friend told me this. It's a yeah, I got in this fucking piece of shit he had. He was driving me around. It's a Wednesday car. I was like, how, what? He goes, yeah, bro. On Monday, when all the workers, apparently, when all the workers come into work, you know, they're so tired, I don't know, like, and hung over from the weekend. They're like, yeah, I don't know, turn on the drop forge. Oh, Christ. But bang, 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 bang. Guys, how many times do we hit that? I don't know. Just throw it in the box over there. They're like, what are you making, fellas? Oh, just ring and pinion gears for a GM 10-bolt corporate rear ends. That's right. With C-clips. Let's make a rear end with C-clips. So if that fails, the tire falls off. Anyhow. You know, and if it's a Friday car, everybody just wants to go the fuck out and go to the bar. They're like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Guys, let's get the fuck out of here. Who cares? For crying out loud, I need to drink myself into oblivion working in this goddamn factory. Anyhow. Yeah, a Wednesday car, everything is like well-tuned. You know, it's well-oiled. Everybody's, you know, been working and in a groove, right? In a groove, right? I don't know. What the fuck are we talking about? And I go to I go to the break room there. And there's a guy that just he got back from a cruise. All right? And now I got my apple out because I'm on a miserable diet. And I'm already just in a fit about eating this apple. And he's going to start telling me about his goddamn cruise. I said, oh, yeah? What cruise you go on? I don't know. He's telling me the tonnage of the ships. Like, I don't know what. I don't know. So I said, oh, yeah. I said, you know, how much was it? You know, did you get a drink package? He goes, oh, no, I don't drink. I was like, right there, I pushed myself away from the table. And he went with friends, too. I said, who the... I'm not... The whole reason for going on a cruise. It's like once you go on a cruise, you turn into like a 3-year-old. It's like they gotta feed you. I mean, they're basically changing your fucking diapers for crying out loud. It's basically like their responsibility to watch you. I'm like, I'm gonna go get inebriated now, and you're gonna make sure I don't fall off the fucking balcony into the Atlantic Ocean. What do you do when you... Do they throw you... They still throw you that life ring when you fall off a boat? What are they like? Ahoy! Grab it! Or you're dead. I mean, it's one or the other. I mean, we can't turn this thing around. Imagine turning the cruise ship around. The captain's gonna be like, cocksucker. God damn it. I mean, now I actually have to do some work for once in my life. Yeah, I know. Driving around the Bahamas. This is real stressful. All right, Halsey. I mean, you don't exactly have P-52s flying out of the fucking sky at you. You're not surrounded by Japanese Zeros. You're going to a fucking tiki bar in a beautiful waters. Anyway, he's like, all right, full port. I don't even remember how to turn this fucker. We used to just go straight to Jamaica. And I would get off the boat and get fucking high as a kite. What are you going to do? Listen. All right, full port. I don't know. We'll just pick what I think is the direction. And then nail the bow thrusters. Do you understand here? The bow thrusters are like 2 engines that look like school buses. This is how big they are. All right, this ain't no fucking Sea Ray. He nails the bow thrusters full. Everybody downstairs in the fucking, like, I don't know, the billiards bar. Yeah, they have a billiards there. All the pool tables go flying off the table. Everybody with pool cues starts fucking getting thrown around the room like it's a fucking Star Trek episode. You're like, oh my God. The co-captain's like, sir, we're not allowed to throttle up the bow thrusters like that. He's like Quint from Jaws. Shut up! I'm taking her into the shallows. That's it. You turn around and it like takes hours to turn around. This guy's trying to swim. You're so drunk, you're not swimming. If I was a captain, I'd be like, he's a goner. Let's face it. Full throttle out of here. We'll just pretend like it didn't happen. And I don't know. They'll catch up one day. Be like, oh yeah, somebody fell off the boat. We forgot to mention it. And we convinced, 4 other people on the ship not to mention it either. By gunpoint. Guys, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Now, he's telling me how he goes to the island. So, yeah, if you're not drinking, I'm sorry. I can't hear the rest of your story. So now he's showing me pictures. He's doing his boogie boarding thing where they shoot the water in the air. I'm like, oh my God. All right, what is this place? Disneyland? They lift you up in a crane. They stick you over the side of the boat. Like, oh, wow. I mean, listen, the only thing I want to see is the fucking engine room. I got to be honest with you. I want to get bombed and then go down to the engine room. I'd be like, hey, let me work the oil. I'd be so disappointed. I'd be like, hey guys, I brought my own oiling can. When do we start oiling the main bearings? Yeah, remember the guy used to sit there like this? Donkey, 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 donkey. I brought my oiling can. Basically, the guy in the engine room can sleep all day. He doesn't have to do any maintenance to the engine. Oh my God! Back in the days, they're like, we gotta remove the spark plug. The guy's like, oh yeah, let's see what's in there. They had inspection covers on the side that you can get in. You can like walk around on the top of the piston. Like, yeah, we got a hole here. Let's change out that piston tonight. I love that. And then they change everything and ship. And I just want to see the engine, you know what I mean? Maybe like, when nobody's looking, yank a couple wires out. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Sir, Captain, we're losing power in the jacuzzis. Oh, shit. All right, just get the shot girls out on the deck. Oh, my God. I want to make a cruise for bodybuilders. You understand? Imagine you're like a professional bodybuilder. We go on this cruise, and they have the running track around the deck. And the gymnasium is world class. You understand? Like a beautiful gymnasium. Guys, have you fallen asleep yet? I don't know where we're going with this one. But picture for a second there. They have the protein shake bar. Do you understand? And you got a guy in a suit and tie making protein shakes. Then there is like different you have the workout equipment, then you have different seminars. You understand? You get Tom Platz out, the man with the greatest legs of all time. His legs are drooping now. He's got the Ric Flair chest of legs. He comes out and he's like, he still has the muscle gear on, like the headband. I'm Tom Platz, and Jesus Christ, this colostomy bag is killing me. Are you kidding me? I just took a shit. Does anybody know? Do you want to see? I got the clear colostomy bag. Yeah, it's the Flavor Flav version. I mean, imagine somebody, you're going to have sex, all right, with a guy, and he takes off his shirt, and you're like, wow, I didn't realize you had a colostomy bag. He's like, why? You don't like it? He goes to pull it out. He uncorks it, and like a splatter of duty comes out all over his stomach. You're like, hold on, I just got to wipe that up. I got to wipe it around the hole, too. It's like, oh, my God. This guy's got a second asshole. I'd be like, who ripped you a new one? I mean, unbelievable. Hold on. Is it like a drip? There's a drip of diarrhea. Oh, God. God, guys, my mother's watching. And then, I don't know, the fuck. She's like, oh, yeah, that smells horrendous. He's like, yeah, it won't be so bad after I get the new bag in. And then you just got to give the shit particles that are floating around the room, that are bombarding the room. like a game of fucking ballistics. And, you know, once the shit particles go away, you'd be amazed about how you get your sex drive back. You're just like, oh my God. So hold on, let me put a new bag on. Boop, boop. And like, as you're walking toward her, you start taking another shit. It's not like you can control it. And it's like slow motion for her. She sees you approaching. And she sees the bag half full with a log. She's like, oh God. I don't know. He's a funny guy. Let me see. And then like, you see like a big puff of corn. And it's pushed up against the, you know, the clear plastic. And you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. And he's like, sweetheart, come on. And does colostomy bags fart? It's an honest question. Guys, I don't know. Anyhow, in comes Tom Platz, right? And he's going to do like squats for you, so intense. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. It's all bodybuilders, like a lot of testosterone. Then they have like hot tubs and icing tanks where they can get in. It's all bodybuilder related. But here's the area of the ship that I run. And it's the fucking, the steroid bazaar. Oh my God. We're maritime now. We're not, there's no rules. I'm selling steroids. You understand? Like the guy comes in, he's like, yo, give me some fucking Trenbolone and, give me some Winstrol, and like, and you're like, hey, what are you giving me, an attitude? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then, you know, everybody's like on a hair string. They're so roided up. And by nighttime, it's just everybody's roid raging. And there are people getting thrown. I don't know. It's like, listen. They have a roid rage room where you go in and it's set up like a bar atmosphere and they have dummy people. And then you go in there and you start fights. Yeah, oh my God. They're like, a guy's talking to his wife. He's like, honey, what would you like to do after dinner? And she's like, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll go down to the old roid rage play center. And he's like, yeah, that's fucking right. Let's go down there right now. And he goes, they both go in there and like, who the fuck are you talking to? And they're like hitting the dummies. You motherfucker. And then they have like, they have the road rage room. So you get into like a video game car and then you crash into somebody. And then it's completely your fault, but you get out of the car and you're like, motherfucker, you piece of shit. And you strangle the guy in the car and whatnot. You punch him like this. Oh my God. And then you go, you sleep. I mean, they're talking like, I don't know, 8 hours. You recharge, you wake up, and then you hit the gym again. Oh my God. I got the steroids out. Are you kidding me? You got the synthol guy there from Brazil. You understand? You know the guy that has oil in his arms? Like this? You ever see the guy with the huge bicep, the oil biceps? Oh my God. This is just goes to show you how demented people are. Like, this guy wakes up in the morning, he's like, yeah, all right. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, that looks great. Oh, yeah. I mean, holy shit, I love how they're turning black and blue. I got the synthol pump. You understand? I stick it in your shoulders. I come over here. What do you want? We got, we can give you Sergio Olivia. Remember Sergio Olivia from Cuba? He had like aircraft carrier shoulders. Like, bah, bah. I wish I had shoulders like that. I'd walk around like the biggest asshole of all time. Like, yeah, I don't know, knocking books off of shelves. You kidding me? It's like, all right, come here. Stick the thing in the shoulder. It's like, don't. Looks great. Looks great. Guys, I don't know. Callahan here? Reporting for duty. I don't know. I got sad news for you. This thing hasn't worked in like, I don't know, a couple days. I didn't even have to hit it. It just stopped working. But now we're scanning for crimes, maybe. I'm not sure. So I went to play Yahtzee over at my stepdaughter's house. And, you know, it was an intense night of Yahtzee. And no beer. I go over this. They're a young couple. You know what I mean? You know, you go over a young couple's house. They don't quite get it yet. I'm like, I go over there the first night to help them hang like TVs on the wall. And I'm like, well, you got beer around here? He's like, oh no. I'm like, why? You gotta grab a guy. You're a homeowner now. You understand how miserable your life's gonna get? Everything on this cocksucker's gonna break. Everything. And on top of just the maintenance to keep the roof from falling on your head, your wife's gonna come through here like fucking like, I don't know. The Property Brothers. Those two morons. Oh my god, I remember I used to watch HGTV on my couch with my wife, watching Property Brothers. I felt like my nutsack imploding. Do you understand? I could finger my nutsack. It went inside. Like, it looked like an asshole from the outside. Underneath my dick. Not to get graphic. Property Brothers. Your wife is going to point here. She just imagines walls come down. Load-bearing walls. Oh, that can disappear. We got to get rid of that. You can do that. You're an asshole and a moron that has nothing but time on your hands. That's right. You're my maintenance guy now. You didn't know that? That's right. So get your fucking plunger ready, because this is what's coming. So anyway, then we go over there again. We're like playing Yahtzee, and I'm like, why? I'm like, you got a beer? And he's like, oh no. I'm like, what are you running a fucking church over here? For Jesus, I crime. I go out, I get a 12-packer. A pack of Heinies. What am I going to tell you? Throw them in the freezer. You understand? And fucking, I don't know, we're playing Yahtzee. Anyhow. After that boring shit is over, we head back home. I'm hammered. I'm not going to lie to you. I had off the next day. It's like, I drank. So on the way home, and I got news for you. Kiss came on. You ever hear Kiss? I Want to Rock and Roll All Night. I know you're throwing up. I get it. It's like, you've heard the song a million times. It's Kiss number one. You automatically got to bash them because it's Kiss. It's like Gene Simmons kind of wrecked Kiss. Kiss is one of those bands everybody loves to hate. Because they're gimmicky, you know, and you got Gene Simmons running around making, I don't know, Gene Simmons fucking Kiss dildos at this point. That's right. So if your wife likes Kiss, she can go fuck herself. Anyway. I mean, you got Gene Simmons. This guy's running around, you know, Paul Stanley. I mean, the guy is the joke from Planet Earth. If we're all going to be serious. I mean, if you wanted to like send somebody to a different planet to represent like the most ridiculous part of planet Earth, you send Paul Stanley, and he's like, how many people out there like to take the taste of alcohol? And the crowd goes crazy because you gotta be a rock and roll alcoholic. Yes. Well, I don't know about you, but when it's one of them long nights, I like to have some cold gin. How many out there like rock and roll? Like, who's gonna say no? Who's gonna say no? Like, not me. That's right. Why am I being pummeled to death? I'm more into, chamber music. Oh, is that right? Anyhow, you sent Paul Stanley. He's up there with the boots. I mean, the face is sagging. You ever see his face now? He's got, like, the tattooed on fucking eyebrows. It's like, Paul, come on. And then he starts talking, and it's that heavy New York accent. It's like everything gone wrong. And you're like, I don't know. And it's like, and Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley didn't even party at all. Like, at least Ace Frehley had the decency to party. I mean, this is a real rocker. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Parasite. Remember the songs that Ace Frehley wrote? They're gemstones. Parasite, baby, parasite night, parasite, baby, boom, 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 parasite night. Oh, Ace Frehley, every single song, you listen to it live. Let me tell you something about Ace Frehley. He came up with some of the most catchy guitar solos. I mean, he had some signature stuff that he liked to beat to death. Don't get me wrong. And effects and whatnot. But he was such a great soloist. A great guitarist. Come on. That guy used to party. Remember when Gene Simmons put out the whole, like, the tapes on Ace Frehley? Where he talked about, like, what a scumbag Ace Frehley and Peter Criss were? And he talks about going into the hotel room and finding Ace Frehley in the bathtub, like, passed out. And as he describes it, he goes, and there he was in the bathtub, naked. And it's like, oh, okay. I didn't realize you wore your champion sweatpants into the bathtub there, Gene. I didn't know we got into bathtubs fully clothed nowadays. And then Gene Simmons talks about how Ace Frehley liked to pull out his dick because he had a really big dick. I was like, this is what started the lifelong rift between Ace Frehley and Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons couldn't handle the fact that Ace Frehley had a fucking a can of silicone down his pants. It's like, yeah, hey Gene, fuck you. Look at his dick. That's basically what he used to do. And Rita Falls. That's right, we're on Jerry Springer now. Hey Gene, suck this. You know, it's like a women on Jerry Springer, they say they prove a point to something like that, and then they pull down their pants and start shaking their ass. I'm like, what am I watching? This is the greatest television on planet Earth. Jerry Springer is the show that everybody watches, but nobody admits they watch it. And I'm not saying you got to watch it at home because you're a real dirtbag if you actually sit on a couch and watch Jerry Springer. But sometimes when you're in the break room and you're like forced to watch it, you're like, wow. I mean, they're fighting, two girls fighting, like pouring at each other. I'm like, this is kind of like the greatest show on planet Earth. And then people come into the break room and they go, this is the first thing they always say. Where do they find these people? Like, yeah, okay. And then I love this. We have this woman at work. She's so nice. She's so nice. Like everything's nice. And then one day I'm walking out of the building and her daughter, I guess, came to pick her up and she wanted to drive home. And I'm putting this together in my head. I come out of the building and she's at the window and she's like, get out of the fucking car. You're like, oh, not so nice. So don't give me the bullshit stories, all right? I forgot what we're talking about. Ace Frehley. Yeah, Gene Simmons bashed the shit out of Ace Frehley. And Paul Stanley. Not a good look. Not a good look. So we're on our way home. And I'm listening to Rock and Roll All Night, Party Every Day. And I gotta listen, it's something you gotta listen to loud, right? And I know you've heard it a million times. You're sick and tired of the song. But I was just in that buzz area of beers where it's like, you're like, yeah, why not? Why not? And I crank it up a little because I know my wife's never heard the song. I'm like, imagine this. My wife's never heard Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day. I love treating it to things like that because let's face it, it's a classic song, especially done live, right? So they're playing that on the radio. I'm kind of getting into it, and then they start playing the Go-Go's, and I gotta tell you right now, I was singing along. That's right, the Go-Go's. We got the beat. Come on, we got the beat. We got the beat. Do do do. We got the beat, hi, hey, hi, hey. We got the beat, and when they go, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got the beat, we got the beat. I'm in. I'm in. The Go-Go's. Didn't they watch a guy jerk off? Why not? Wasn't that lore about the Go-Go's? They all sat around and watched a guy jerk off. They're like, yeah, that's it. Pull it, pal. You know who I am? Belinda Carlisle. Everybody went gaga for that fat bitch. Please. If I would have saw Belinda Carlisle back in the day, I would have been like, honey, you could stand to lose at like 25. All right? Listen, I know you guys smoke a lot of weed, but put down the Oreos with mayonnaise, all right? What is it? Oreos with sour cream. Yeah. It's like, you're going from the Go-Go's to the fucking Momos. Hey guys, what are we gonna do today? What I'd like to do today is, I went to an arcade. There's news around town. We got an arcade right here in Smith Haven, even though it's fucking 45 minutes away from my house. And Smith Haven Mall got an arcade. Somebody at work told me about it. I said, I'm taking a ride down there with my son. We go down there, and it's 20 smacks to get in. Everything's on free play. You could stay there the whole day. I said, this is what malls don't... When I went to the arcade... Listen, when I was a fucking young kid, I just went to the arcade. I didn't think about its like social impact on the fucking mall. So what malls don't realize is arcades are a great anchor. And I'm thinking this as I'm like, oh yeah. You come to the fucking mall with your screaming kids, and you park them in the arcade, and then you go shopping for the rest of the day. And it's like, this is great. This is like handing your kid off to a babysitter. It's $20 free play all day long. Now you got these fucking piece of shit kids away from you while you're shopping. It's great. Anyhow. So I go in there, and they have all the classic arcade machines. And what I want to explain to you is, you know, I played some Turtles. You know, you got to play Turtles, right? I mean, that's like obligation number one. It's X-Men, Turtles, or The Simpsons, right? We're going to do the beat 'em up thing. I'm like, all right, we'll go do it. To be honest with you, beat 'em ups get monotonous for me. I'm sorry. Then they had the pinball machines. They had like 5 or 6 pinball machines. They were jammed up. You couldn't get on one. Everybody was there on the pinball. Pinball's fucking outrageously popular right now. I don't know if anybody realizes that. All right, there's a new trend coming back. Just like these kids that I see with these baggy pants now and these baggy sweatshirts. I said, oh my God, it's a new generation. I'm like, I'm getting even fucking older. I'm like, this is like a new alien race on the planet. That's what it is. They got a completely different dress style. You ever see these like cuffed up bottom pants? They're very loose, like the socks pulled up to high noon. And I'm like, oh, okay, these are the new group of fuckos coming in, which is cool. I get it. But if you look at it, they look at me and they're like, oh, this fucking retard. And I look at them and I'm like, oh, look at these retards. So, you know, yeah, you have that. Anyhow, but you know, we're in the arcade there, and I'm playing Neo Geo shooters. I wish I could remember the name. What's the fucking name of the games? They had a Neo Geo cabinet with 2 shooters in it. I'm like, it was great playing shooters in the arcade. That's what I wanted to talk about, the feel of joysticks and whatnot. And my son didn't know how to work a fucking joystick. I'm like, what are you doing? That's a joystick. He was like pressing on it like it was a gamepad. So I'm like, this is wild. So I'm going to tell you about 2 absolute... I'm going to tell you about 4 treasures that have to be experienced in the arcade. And I said to myself, I remember playing these games on emulation or multicade even. But to play him truly in the arcade was a magical experience. I was completely gripped. Number 1, I want to say Lunar Lander. Lunar Lander with the throttle controls. The first time I ever played Lunar Lander was on a multicade. So you didn't have the controls that the standard cabinet would have. This thing has a throttle on it like this. Listen, Lunar Lander is one of those, like, so much fun games. I mean, it's early physics. It's, what do you want to say? What are the Robotron style graphics? What are they called? Vector? It's bright. What a cabinet. And you're trying to land this lunar lander on the moon. I mean, what great concept for a game. The other game I want to talk about is SCI, Special Criminal Investigations, in the arcade. Holy shit. I always wondered why this game got ported everywhere. It's like, I'm like, this is a piece of shit. I mean, you play it for the TurboGrafx Chase HQ, right? That's basically what it is. And then on the Genesis, right? They have SCI too. They have to. It might even be on Super Nintendo. But it's on everything, right? And I'm like, why is this on everything? Play it in the arcade. Oh my God. You have to drive the car, and then the shifter, which has a high and a low, which work great. And you have a missile button and a fucking machine gun button. And when you're chasing somebody down, you're shooting them with your guy comes out of the top of the car and is shooting. Oh my God, it's great. And then you're shifting gears at the same time. It was fucking awesome. The other one was Hang On. Hang On, probably the worst version of Hang On you could have. It wasn't in the cabinet. It wasn't on the bike. It was just you had the handlebars with the crank throttle. And they had the physics of the riding right. You know what I mean? It was that, you know, you never get a good motorcycle physics in video games. It's either they tilt too fast, or they turn too fast, or they turn way too slow, and they're dragging. Hang On felt great. It just felt great. And Outrun. How am I not going to tell you about Outrun with the forced feedback fucking crash? Oh my God, that steering wheel goes like... You're like looking around. Anybody see that? I didn't do that. I'm not trying to get my quarter back out of the machine. Oh my God, Hang On was awesome. I love how the woman in Hang On is such a bitch. She's like, you like swerve off the road and she's like this to you. Like, fuck you, cunt, get out. This is a fucking Lambo. Do you understand? You know how many of you there are? You see any more Lambos around here? Ferrari, sorry, Testarossa, right? It's a fucking Testarossa. So you either sucking dick or you're out. Giving me the naughty sign. All right, we rolled the car 5 times and you flew out onto the pavement. Maybe I get the naughty sign. I don't know, guys. Pinball, I mean, then my son, I love it. My son gravitated toward Street Fighter 2. I didn't even tell him about it. It was just like that. This is how gripping Street Fighter 2 is. To this day, my son was like, bam, bam, right over to it. Ding, 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 ding. Like passing all these other bright, loud cabinets. It was great to be in the arcade. And then you see the old sharpshooters coming in. You understand? The guys from the arcade. You know, they were the older kids, but now they're really old. They come in, they go over to do Donkey Kong. You're like, oh boy, what is this guy going for, the world record? But look, he can be there all day training. You know, you got the guy coming in. Where's Space Invaders? The girl working the door could give a shit less about any old person. She's like, I don't know, doing her nails. He's like, where's Space Invaders? She's like, what? Space and who? He's like, Space Invaders. He's from 1983, you understand? And he goes to Space Invaders, and he lines up the quarters, even though we're on free play. You can't help it. Where's Galaga? Galaxian. Oh my God, it's Galaga. Donkey Kong Jr., Pac-Man 3. Come on. God almighty. They had Gauntlet. I said, this is how I know the motherfucker that runs this place has class. They had Gauntlet. Remember that when Gauntlet came out? Holy Crimler. Think about that one. Remember that four-way Gauntlet? Holy shit, that was a game. I remember watching Phil play that when it just came out. We walked into the arcade, there was a new machine. Oh! You're like, oh shit! You run over, it's Gauntlet. And Gauntlet was, oh my God, it was so incredible. I remember seeing machines for the first time. Seeing Mortal Kombat. Huh? What the fuck? Remember seeing that machine like, what the fuck is this? And then like the crowd around it. And like guys ripping people's heads off. Finish him? And then a death scene? Oh my God. And I remember when Mortal Kombat came out, I remember the Street Fighter machine being empty. Empty, bro. Yeah. I remember seeing Samurai Showdown for the first time. Big cabinet. What a cabinet. And loud. Woo. Guys, let's check out a couple of these arcades that I thought was really, really special. Picture time. Controller, tap into the Edison line, pipe through the Sansui 1010, charging atomic batteries, kilovolts of attrition, and move you into prime time position. Okay. Jesus Christ. It just needs to get like 10 degrees warmer. Oh, Metal Slug. Oh. Guy, we're having a party at 4 in the morning. You didn't know? Oh, Symphony of the Night. What an intro. Bravo for you. Bravo for you. Here we go. Jeez, I don't think we've ever did arcade in this. I'm sure it can do it. I mean, it could do everything else on planet Earth, as it's about to demonstrate to us right now. Yes, look at me. I do everything on planet Earth. Thank you. And then I tell you I'm done when I'm not done. I'm really not done. It should say... I know, 3DO, not today. Alas. Arcade, here we go. Here we go. We know exactly where we're going. Guys, could you imagine? Listen, I wish I could go back in time and see my 15-year-old self and show him this machine. Look, I could play every arcade known to man. Be like, I just started coming into my pants. Here we go. Where's... Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't wait to try this again. Lunar Lander, man. What a fucking classic. Let's face it, it was like Solar Jet Man, right? Oh, let's see, we're already landing. Hold on, let's insert some coins. Oh, hold on. We turn to craft. We're going for 5. Turn. Oh, Jesus! I put full throttle. How'd that happen? Okay, we're all analog here. Oh, boy. Alright, we need some throttle. Not too much. Jesus, too much. No. Nice approach. Ready for mode 7? Ready for mode 7 scaling in 1982? Oh, no! More throttle! Oh, less throttle. Cut the throttle. No. Throttle up! Ah! God damn. Let's do this right. Whoa! Come on, guys. We're heading into Space Mountain. Oh, how are we full throttle coming in? All right. Oh, that's our throttle sound, huh? Awesome. This way, Chief. Listen to that throttle. Oh boy, too much, right? I don't know. We're coming in hot. Let's slow it down. I'm taking this seriously. Here we go. Change your aperture. Isn't that what they would say in the control room? Oh, we're too shallow. Little gas. No, we're too shallow. No! Oh God! Ah! Oh, come on! Oh, I want more. Hold on. I'm inserting coins, you bitch. Okay. We're going... Listen, I am not playing here. We're going for 7X. Oh yeah, use that fuel, baby. Use that fuel. Not only we got to go up a little because we got to get over that peak. Come on, baby. Guys, this is the equivalent of landing on Mars. Oh my God. If we could do this, we've landed on Mars. Slow burn, coming down. Okay. This is it, guys. We're coming in. Straighten her out. Back off the throttle a little bit. This way. Correction. Back. We gotta go to the left, don't we? Being too cautious. Kill the engines. We'll go full burn once we make the transition into the screen. Oh my God! Come on! Where's the transition? Full burn! Where's the bottom of the screen? Oh my God! They're not gonna show us. There's the landing zone. More throttle. Correct. Kill the throttle. throttle. We're going up. Oh my God. So stressful. So stressful. Back to throttle down. Back to throttle down. We're coming in. We're coming in. We're coming in. Throttle up. Throttle up. Throttle up. Oh my God, we gotta turn. We gotta turn. Oh no. Oh no. You gotta turn a little. Oh, that's way too much. Bring it down. Throttle out. No! No! Ah! Wow, what a game, guys. What a game. Oh! Okay. What are we gonna go to next? Let's go to yes. We're gonna go to SCI. Philios in the arcade? Ooh. I know where we're going next. Oh, here we are. Oh, yeah. Not to mention, if we get to the second level, which I doubt, I mean, we're talking about an arcade here. But on free play, I got to the second level, and they had this wonderful stage where the water crashes onto the road. Like, wow, super duper graphics for the time. Unbelievable. Tato! Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Lord. Oh, shit!
Open channel, code 4. A sports car with one of the missing girls aboard is fleeing towards the suburbs. Get moving.
He's got girls in a Porsche?
Roger.
Oh. What is it, old Chrysler? Here we go. Okay, I steer this. How do we shift? Oh boy, how do we shift? Oh my. Boy, we gotta learn how to shift here. Oh boy. Oh, baby! Okay, I found the boost. Holy shit. I still haven't shifted. Oh my God. Oh, this cocksucker.
Go. Get a move on, buddy.
Karen, gotcha, baby.
Gotcha, baby. He's in flames. Oh, shoot. Where's my guy and how does he shoot? Yes. Boosted. Oh, shit.
Karen, we've got the target in our sight. We're gonna get it. Over.
Take that, bitch. Take that, you bitch. Here comes a helicopter. This is where we get the goods. You ready for this? Here you go, asshole. Bagoosh. Ready? Bagoosh. Take that, asshole. Good. Listen to the siren. Oh, baby. Look at the flames. Guys, it handles like a dream. What the fuck? Hit the booster. Hit the booster! Oh, come on. How did it not get this asshole? Take that. Take that. Damn it. Guys, this is Hot Pursuit. Come on! This is a rugged Porsche. It must be a 911. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh, I was gonna say.
Stop talking nonsense. I know nothing. It's Bob, the boss. She isn't the one you guys are looking for. Bob, I know nothing.
You lying sack of shit.
Open channel.
Oh,
Code 4.
come here, open that channel.
Has been spotted on the coastline freeway with a girl aboard.
Let's go.
Apparently the missing choice. Get on it. Immediately. Over.
Never mind, get on it.
Roger.
Oh, baby, here we go. Come on, come on. Shift this thing. Hit the turbos. We're out of here. Hey, look at the water crashing. So cool. Oh, wait. Oh, Noah's right. Hit those boosters. Whoa, this is ludicrous speed. Oh, yeah. Come here, asshole. What do you say, geez? Okay. We're off the throttle. Come on. We gotta be reasonable. Off the throttle.
Go. Get a move on, buddy. Over.
You gotta be reasonable. You're driving a sports car. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Where's the helicopter, goddammit? Oh, shit. Guys. I got the headache of a lifetime. Do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With a 4K Vice! We'll see you next time. Guys, we do a hit show on Patreon, all right? People write into me. This is my email address. They have problems. A guy calls in. He's got a small dick. We're all like... And then we tell him it's okay to have a small dick. This type of advice. Guys, advice is just like this. When you're single and you're working, you can tell the boss to go suck your dick. You have a spinal cord. Like, Johnny's here? Oh, the earrings, the skirt, this type of thing. She hops in your car, the skirt goes up. You see the con hanging. I knew there was something wrong. When he used to stick his fingers in and out of the transmission, like with the lube, be like, look at this. It's like Friday night. I've seen pregnant women in the gym. I'm like, go home. Go home. And on the way home, stop at the deli and get some ice cream, for Christ's sake. Be normal. I know, you want to play patty cake with a mountain lion? I'm in. I mean, this type of thing. Guys, this is the Advices program. Email me. I want to help you. I have to help you. And we'll solve all your problems. Just like... All right, Patreons. I just want to say how grateful I am for all the support. You guys really are the backbone of this program. We'll see you guys next time.